Vucevic return along with Patrick Beverly, two starters, back on the floor for the Bulls as Ayo Dosunmu heads to the bench.
Yep, and substitutions sponsored by Remy Martin, the official spirit of Bulls Radio. Team up for excellence.
And Drummond with a quick hook, played 6 minutes. Beverly on the inbounds with Duarte on the ball. And they go back to DeRozan. DeRozan on Mathurin. Again, same play. Turnaround jumper, left of the lane, up and good on a 12-footer. I think it's recognition. I've got a rookie on me. Give me the rock and get out of the way. And DeRozan now with 11. And a dunk. Isaiah Jackson.
He just went up behind Vooch, who got caught watching the ball on top on the screen.
Tied at 44. Beverly crossing over, takes Duarte to the rim. Shot rejected. And here come the Pacers with McConnell. They go left elbow, Mathurin. Mathurin works on Beverly on a switch. Left-hand dribble drive out of control. Goes to the floor and a foul. I thought they just pulled the chair on.
They did.
And that's what Beverly just indicated, Bill.
He was just backing away. I'm watching. He's backing, get out of the way, and he just falls down.
We're tied at 44. Indiana has never led in this ball game. The Pacers check in 10-21 on the road, coming off a 110-99 loss to San Antonio. Left quarter step back, Duarte for three, got it. And just like that, the Indiana Pacers have taken a 47-44 lead. Less than 7 minutes remaining in the first half.
Yeah, Duarte had Vooch on a string, cut to the basket, and faded to the corner.
DeRozan to the rack, no. Indiana ball. Here's McConnell, circle right, gives it up left wing Duarte, left angle, back in front McConnell for three, no. Offensive rebound Jackson, triple team. They go to McConnell in the paint, up and good. Timeout, Bulls. 49-44, Indiana on a run here. We'll return. Bill's going to sort it out in a moment on 670 The Score, Horizon Therapeutics Bulls Radio Network.
This is where the Bulls play.
Ball game over. Bulls win.
Listen to Chuck and Bill call all the action right here on the Chicago Bulls Radio Network.
This is the smell of the leftover tuna fish sandwich you left in your lunchbox over the weekend in a wimpy trash bag.
Wimpy, wimpy, wimpy.
Blech. And this is the smell of that same sandwich in a hefty, ultra-strong trash bag.
Hefty, hefty, hefty.
Smell the difference? Hefty Ultra Strong has Arm & Hammer with continuous odor control, so no matter what's inside your trash, you can stay one step ahead of stinky. And for bigger jobs, try the superior strength of Hefty Large Black Bags.
Holy cow!
Join the Scores Parkins and Spiegel Show for the 25th Annual Worldwide Toast to Harry Carey, Wednesday, March 29th. Broadcasting live at Harry Carey's Tavern, Navy Pier, 2 to 6 p.m. All to pay tribute to Harry and vote him the mayor of Rush Street.
How about that?
And, of course, you are invited. The 25th Annual Worldwide Toast to Harry Carey. Go to harrycareys.com for info.
Holy cow!
Brought to you by Budweiser. This Bud's for you.
Join us at Odyssey as we all do our one thing, together millions of things for our planet. March marks the beginning of spring, and warmer temperatures means you can do more outside. Hang your clothes outside to dry instead of using the dryer. Not only will you save electricity, but your clothes will get that fresh outdoor scent. It's also a great time to walk or bike to destinations that are close by instead of driving. When we each share our one thing, it becomes 100 things, 1,000 things, 1,000,000 things for our planet. What's your one thing?
If you're thinking about a new Subaru this season, do yourself a favor. Take a short drive north and see my friends at Ziegler Subaru of Kenosha. Mike and his team never inflate prices based on product availability. They've got a great selection of Subaru models in stock, on the way, or you can custom order yours today. I don't always support the teams from up north, but I do when it's Kenosha Subaru. Visit ZieglerSubaruKenosha.com. For all you do, Kenosha Subaru.
Bulls fans, join us on March 18th for a Bulls workout session powered by Rush University Medical Center and Midwest Orthopedics at Rush. $50 gets you a 60-minute workout led by a Studio 3 instructor in the United Center atrium and a ticket to the Bulls versus 76ers game on March 22nd. For tickets, visit bulls.com/workout. Now, didn't the Sixers just beat Milwaukee last night?
Yes, they did. And the Bucks 16-game win streak.
How about that? The process in action.
Pacers on a 24-9 run over the last 6.5 minutes. 49-44, Indiana. What's happened here to the Bulls, Bill?
Well, getting a little sloppy, a little turnover right there with just pressure in the front court. Oh, my. Duarte just forces Beverly into a turnover. He and Caruso in the backcourt.
Yep. He has 12 off the bench, had 18 against San Antonio. Here's McConnell with a little curl move, and then a stop and pop and a 4-footer in the paint off the window.
That is not good. Billy Donovan calls a timeout, and you get a turnover as you get the ball inbounds.
51-44 Pacers. Levine with 15 in the first quarter, seeing some action now in the second. Pressured by Brissett and the high-low fit. They're going to call an offensive foul on Vooch with a hook as Jackson was playing behind him.
This is a 14-2 run for the Pacers right now.
Yeah. As McConnell races over the timeline, pressured by Caruso. McConnell outside three-point arc to Jackson. The touch pass to McConnell, but deflected out of bounds by Caruso, hustling Caruso. Caruso and McConnell having a few words there. Both very feisty, very gritty players. And they go right corner to Mathurin. Mathurin against Beverly. Dribble drive, slams into Caruso. The blocking foul, counted in a foul.
Oh, my.
Wow. That call by Jason Goldenberg.
Yep. Make every three-pointer you shoot by partnering with LRS for your recycle and disposal needs. Learn more at lrsrecycles.com.
Was that a charge or a block, though?
I thought he was a little out of control. Fans here think the same.
That's a lesson in life. Was that a charge or was that a block?
I usually is it charge or cash.
Mathurin, you're lucky you have me, Bill, as your broadcast partner over all these years, because I'm the only one who laughs at your jokes.
Johnny Carson.
Maybe Rich Wyatt.
Johnny Carson has nothing on me.
Well, very interesting there, Bill.
No, you're Ed McMahon.
Give me a drink. All right, Boots, turnaround jump shot. Good. Little baby hook on the right block. 52-46 Indiana. I did not know that. 5 minutes and 10 seconds left here in the second quarter. Indiana ball. Dribble drive by Mathurin to the rack. And a shot blocked by Caruso. And Tony Brothers calls a foul.
Oh,
they're going to call this on Vooch.
Oh, my.
I'll tell you, Indiana giving a very liberal whistle.
Vooch was in the painted, restricted area, but he kind of opened.
Yeah, he was kind of moving down his side, though. I don't know if it was enough.
I wouldn't have called. Let them play through that. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Bill, no one plays defense anymore in this league because they can't.
They're not allowed.
That's correct. You're not allowed to practice. You're not allowed to play defense. Mathurin at the shot, up and good. I'll tell you what, Bill. I don't get me wrong. I love pace, and I kind of like the three. I'm not as in love with the three ball as a lot of people are. No, but you got to get back to letting these players demonstrate their athletic ability, and defense is a key part to basketball. Second free throw up and good. I think people just look at scoring and say, wow. But you know what? There's an art to playing defense.
Yeah, a 19-4 run right now for the Pacers.
It's a 10-point lead for Indiana on the road. Caruso, standing dribble, turns baseline right, to the rack up, got it, counted foul. Now Indiana complaining about the whistle.
I want to remind everybody when there's a turnover forced by the Bulls, brought to you by North Shore Adult Diapers, reassuringly strong protection for even the heaviest control problems. Visit northshore.com.
I mean, they've taken defense out of everything. They've taken defense out of Scrabble. What's that word? Defense? What's that? Never heard of it.
Oh, my. It's time for League Leaders, brought to you locally by Leader Automotive Group. Visit leaderauto.com. And for the Bulls, Zach LaVine got off early, and we got things going. He's got 15 to lead the Bulls in scoring, and Halliburton with 16 is leading Indiana. Those are our league leaders, brought to you locally by Leader Auto Group.
And a three-point play for Caruso. Give him 6. 56-49 Indiana. Top side, three, up, out by Duarte. Rebound Bulls over the midcourt line, Beverly. Beverly the trailer with the touches, Vooch. With a handoff to Levine at the top of the circle. Levine works on Jackson. Left wing pass to DeRozan. DeRozan against Brissett near corner. On a clear out. DeRozan, 3 jab steps. Puts it on the deck. Deep in the paint to a cutting Caruso with the left-hand layup. What a pass. What a layup. Timeout, Indiana. Bulls are right back in this game. 56-51 Indiana. 4:20 left second quarter on 670 the score. Horizon Therapeutics Bulls Radio Network.
Bulls fans, Zach Levine here. This is your official radio home for Chicago Bulls basketball. Listen to every moment of the action right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score and the Odyssey app.
At Kia, we believe the driveway is more than a driveway. It's where legendary performances reside. The buzzer beaters from the curb, the fadeaways, step backs, pump fakes, on a 1-on-0, 4-pointers from beyond the arc of the sprinklers. Here's to the legends that fill the driveways of America. From the fans of the game to the Kia Telluride X Pro, the MVPs in horse to the ones in horsepower. From the clutch players to the 8-speed automatic transmissions, the 360 dunkers to the 360 view camera systems, to long-range shooters and even longer-range rides. Here's to the legends of the driveway, the Kia Telluride X Pro. Kia is the official vehicle of the Chicago Bulls.
Kia, movement that inspires. Surround view and blind spot view monitors are not substitutes for safe driving and may not display all objects around vehicle. Always drive safely and use caution.
The Bulls are celebrating Women's History Month with an ongoing focus on empowering girls' participation in sports. This month, Bulls are highlighting 6th grader Eva from St. Nick's Elementary School. Eva is the only girl on the all-boys basketball team. Learn more about Eva's story by following Bulls Community on Instagram.
So Nembhard back on the floor, joining his teammate Tyrese Halliburton, who had 16 in the first quarter. Halliburton missed his first shot, made his next 6, and a baseline fade from Miles Turner up and good from 21 feet. Turner with 4 points, no boards, no assists in 7 minutes. Beverly setting up Vooch, top side, not looking for a 3-ball. And DeRozan against Mathurin, dribble drive deep in the lane to the rim shot, blocked off the window by Turner. His second block, he's 4th in the league in blocks. Halliburton with the no-look pass, running the floor, the guy who blocked the shot. Miles Turner with the two-handed dunk. I love when big men run the floor.
Well, that's a big-time play. When you're the defensive stopper at one end and you get down the floor and finish at the other end in a fast break, that's pretty impressive.
That is very impressive. Levine leans over the boundary and Turner step back, comes up shooting 3-ball. Big splash for Zach Levine with 18.
It's a big shot right there, and Zach creates so much space with that little step back.
60-54. Halliburton tied up right side. Indiana up by 6. Mathurin off a high screen from Turner. Mathurin zigzag circle right to the rim with the scoop with the right hand. No, but draws the foul and shoots 2. This is the maturation of a rookie, folks, because early in his career, let's say the first 40 games or so, Bill, he was primarily a corner guy shooting left wing, right wing threes, and now he's able to kind of navigate his way to the cup.
Yes, he can. He's figuring things out, doing it well. Bulls with just 8 assists here in the first half on 21 field goals. Want to remind everybody, assist sponsored by Great Lakes Credit Union, assisting members with their finances for over 80 years, glcu.org.
Benedict Mathurin at the line. And he goes 2-2. Mathurin, a consensus second-team All-American, Pac-12 Player of the Year at Arizona. We mentioned from Montreal, very impressive 6'9" wingspan. Levine against Nembhard, dribble drive, steps back, foul line, 15-footer. That's automatic. That is Zach Levine.
He has definitely got the mojo going tonight. He's got 20 in this game already.
Against a very good rookie defender in Nembhard, who is the 31st pick in the draft out of Gonzaga, coached by Mark Few. And if you can't play defense for Mark Few, you aren't playing for Gonzaga, period. Turner against Vooch. Sandwich on a double team. Turnaround jumper, 12-footer on the right point. Got it. 64-56. Indiana with 2:13 left first half.
That was an impressive move by Turner. Created contact, but brushed off Vooch and stepped back, made it.
Levine to the rim. No, but a foul. And Zach is going back to the stripe for appearances numbers 7 and 8 in the first half.
And there are 2 minutes left in the first half, sponsored by Insure on the Spot. Start saving today with Chicagoland's #1 auto insurance agency. And the Bulls do not have a block shot in this game as of yet. And Bulls blocks, sponsored by BetMGM. Get the BetMGM app today. Now you're winning with the king of sportsbooks. Please bet responsibly.
Yep. So Zach Levine with 21 here in the first half to lead all scores. Second attempt up and good. He has scored 25 or more in 4 of his last 5 games, shooting a blistering 57% in that span. And he's 6 of 10 from the field tonight. Left wing Brissett steps into a 3, way off the mark, and it goes out of bounds in the near corner. It's going to be Bulls ball. 64-58 Indiana with 1:52 to play.
My first oh my was Brissett because he was so wide open. DeMar DeRozan was really late getting out to him. The second one was because he missed that by a lot.
Levine again, sees the seam on a reverse, got it. Zach Levine just playing, hey, I'm in the NBA, and I can do whatever I want, and he is. Brissett deep in the right corner, turnaround jumper, tough shot, 3-ball, no. And that was Matherin as well, and here come the Bulls. 64-60, Indiana. Vooch to Levine. I say give the rock to Levine, get out of the way. They've got a rookie guarding him, and a 3 missed. That was a heat check right there, Bill.
Yes, it was.
I would love to have seen him kind of go after Nembhard on the bounce. With 65 seconds left, here's Halliburton. Dribble drive on Vooch to the rim. No. Rebound. DeRozan down the floor, and he threw a baseball pass intended for Levine. A little bit too much on him, and it goes out of bounds on the far sideline. Almost controlled by former Bulls employee Sean Hickenbottom, the director of player programs back in the day, and a former PR assistant. He's in attendance with his wonderful wife. 64-60, Indiana with 45 seconds left in the first half. See, the Bulls have committed 8 turnovers in the half. Indiana started the ball game, Bill, with 3 turnovers. Matherin kept it in play, but threw it away. And here come the Bulls with 30 seconds left. Beverly, Vooch, right corner, Caruso for 3. Rim down. Rebound, Halliburton. We have a 3-second shot clock, game clock differential, 64-60, Indiana. They once had a 10-point lead. The Bulls once had a 10-point lead. And with 15 seconds remaining in right full court, Pacer ball up 64-60 with Halliburton leading over the bounce. Halliburton against Caruso with 3 on the clock. Halliburton gives it up. Left side, Brissett. Wide open 3. Got it with 1.5 seconds left in play. Beverly, dribble drive at midcourt. And the ball taken out of his hands by Matherin. That's going to end the first half. 67-60. Pacers at the break on 670 The Score. Horizon Therapeutics Bulls Radio Network.
Bulls fans, Alex Caruso here. This is where the Bulls play. Listen to every game right here on the Bulls Radio Network, Chicago's official radio home for Bulls basketball.
This is the smell of the leftover tuna fish sandwich you left in your lunchbox over the weekend.
Wrong for the Warriors.
Well, I think first.
And gets one
knocked away by Davis. Iguodala somehow gets it. Iguodala kicks it to Draymond Green up top. Back to Iguodala. Wide open look for three straight on. No good. Ugly shot there. Rebound Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt crosses the timeline on the right wing. Gets it to Beasley. Beasley pull up from three. Short. Rebound Beasley. Gets his own. Shoots it again. Short again. Rebound Curry. Pushing the pace. Driving 2-on-1 here. Lamb kicks it out to DiVincenzo to Curry. Left corner three up in the air. Nails it. Steph Curry cuts the lead to 1. The Lakers leading 41-40. Steph Curry has arrived. Roz Goldenwood with 8 points.
The Warriors kept after it. They keep moving. Stephen Curry doesn't stop moving. And just when the plays are going back and forth and up and down the court and the defense just slipped up and allowed him an open moment, he shot that ball and knocked it down.
He has the last 8 points for the Warriors. The Lakers leading 41-40 against the Warriors with 5:34 to go in the first half. This is the NBA on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app, presented by Indeed.
Monday on Fitz and Harry, the quarterbacks all worked out at the scouting combine. Who got rich?
Plus, the weekend will decide who is the best team in the Eastern Conference.
Fitz and Harry, Monday, noon Eastern on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app.
Did you miss Canty and Carlin?
Aaron Rodgers made it out of the darkness. We did it. Question is, could either of you do a darkness retreat?
I don't know if I can do it for 4 days. The last person I want to be alone with is me.
Yeah, my mind will be playing all kinds of tricks on me. I'm all the way out on that one, dog.
Yeah, I'm going to pass. Bubba, could you do that?
I don't mind being alone, but not alone in the darkness with literally nothing.
Yeah, I don't mind being alone with Netflix. I mean, that's
exactly
nice and alone.
Yeah.
Canty and Carlin, weekdays at 3 Eastern on ESPN Radio, the ESPN app, and on SiriusXM Channel 80.
Hello and welcome to a Friday edition of Always College Football. I'm your host, Greg McElroy. Along with me, as always, Mark Kubiak. A lot that we need to get to. Our season of spring football. We have breakdowns, teams that are going to get underway here in the next couple days that we're going to continue to dive into. A couple of big programs today, the Texas Longhorns and the Clemson Tigers. Dabo Swinney, new offensive coordinator, going to be breaking in Garrett Riley, going to be trying to accelerate the development of a young star at quarterback potentially. We're also going to do BYU. They jump into the Big 12 this year. And then finally, last but not least, we will get to North Carolina. Can they improve just a little bit on defense? Because you know they're going to score some points. So a lot that we need to get to when it comes to our spring previews. Let's not waste any time. Let's talk about it. All right, let's start off with the team I just referenced, telling you they're not last. They actually won their division last year. And there's reason for optimism in Chapel Hill with what's coming up here in the next couple months. Spring football getting underway, and it's nice to know that you're heading into spring with an established Heisman Trophy contender at quarterback. Drake May returns after what was a terrific year in his first year as a starting quarterback. Now, things are a little bit different now because Phil Longo, formerly the OC, he's now calling plays for the Wisconsin Badgers, which means Chip Lindsey is going to be calling plays for North Carolina. Can he get on the same page with Drake May here in these 15 spring practices to bring out what was a very, very, very talented signal caller last year? I'm very excited about that matchup. And look, they need to establish, probably as much as anything else, they got to establish who's going to be their number one weapon at wide receiver.
Kevin Winter with you inside our studios. Here come the Golden State Warriors in the NBA on ESPN Radio. The Lakers' once 20-point lead is down to 1. Coming up on the AutoZone halftime report, we're going to hear from Kevin Durant. He and the Phoenix Suns picked up another victory. The Suns are perfect with KD in the lineup, and Devin Booker has scored over 30 in every game. They win a thriller in Dallas. We'll hear from KD on the AutoZone halftime report. George, Raj, back to you guys in LA, where here come the Warriors. Yes, sir, Kevin. They're on a 28-8 run. They trailed 32-12 at one point in this one.
And look, in the media, we're always happy to talk about it. But I mean, even in the Victor Wembanyama year here, if I said that right, there's only a handful of teams that seem determined to get down to the bottom. And I think that hope that it gives fans and the implicit pressure then on organizations to, hey, if we get a game or two with a young team, even if we're out of a playoff tournament, a play-in tournament in one or two games, I mean, that is still a step. And so I think that it's accomplished both goals, and I've been a fan of it.
Great. Steve, as always, a pleasure. Thanks so much.
You're welcome, Chuck. Anytime.
All right, that's Steve Ashburner of NBA.com. Third quarter coming up next on the Bulls Basketball Network.
This is where the Bulls play.
Levine throws it down with a right-handed power dunk.
Listen to Chuck and Bill call all the action right here on the Chicago Bulls Radio Network.
You can stay one step ahead of Stinky. And for bigger jobs, try the superior strength of Hefty Large Black Bags.
Hey guys, I'm David Spade. Applause.
I'm Dana Carvey. Are we the host of something?
Oh, Fly on the Wall. Now, Dana, and I would never say this, one of Apple, Spotify, and Amazon's top podcasts of 2022. I'm just reading that. I would never say that.
We both got our break on a little thing called Saturday Night Live.
Each week we sit down with friends of the show and share stories and BS about the good old days of SNL. You can find Fly on the Wall, a presentation of Cadence 13 on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcast.
Did you know Nissan EVs have traveled 8 billion miles? Just a quick trip to Pluto and back. And what did we learn along the way? Well, that an EV can take on the world, like the Nissan Leaf. It can move racing forward and take your breath away, like the all-new Nissan Ariya. We learned to make EVs that electrify. 8 billion miles driven by Leaf owners globally since 2010. 2023 Aria has limited availability. All-wheel drive expected availability early 2023, subject to change.
It's not easy being the one everyone counts on to keep your operation running, no matter the weather or supply chain hiccup. But we get you, Raymond in Buffalo, Maria in Miami, and Jules in Troy, taking control of everything that's under your control. At Grainger, we're here for you with high-quality supplies for every industry, plus real-time product availability and access to experts ready to help. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Welcome back. In at halftime, the Bulls trail the Pacers by 7, 64-60. Bulls have narrowed as the 2.5-point favorites. Total points, that is up to 238.5. Time to check in on the BetMGM player props. For the Bulls, DeMar DeRozan, his combo prop bet of points plus assists, that was set at 28.5. DeMar has 11 points, 1 dime to make it 12 combined. So plenty of time left for the over. And for the Pacers, Buddy Hield, he has no triples made through the half off of 1 attempt, tracking his over 2.5 threes. Again, plenty of time. Let's get the over. Those were your courtside odds at halftime presented by BetMGM. Get the BetMGM app today. Now you're winning with the king of sportsbooks. Please bet responsibly.
Bulls fans, Aya DeSumo here. This is your official radio home for the Chicago Bulls basketball. Listen to every moment of the action right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score and the Odyssey app.
Odyssey is celebrating the 50th anniversary of hip-hop all year long with Hip-Hop Made. Download the free Odyssey app. That's AUDACY, where we explore the sounds of 50 years of hip-hop. Let's go. Just search Hip-Hop Made for stations that represent the decades of hip-hop, the cities of hip-hop, the moves, the culture, the artists, the future, and live stations from around the country that represent hip-hop right now in your favorite city. Odyssey.com/Hip-Hop Made and on the free Odyssey app.
At Staples, school is always in session, and savings never take a holiday, especially now during Staples Teacher Palooza. You save big on everything for school, like 25% on classroom decor and stickers, up to 40% on brands like Post-it, Papermate, and Elmer's. Plus 2-ounce bottles of Purell hand sanitizer are just 49 cents. During Staples Teacher Palooza, teachers save big, and so do you with classroom deals for everybody. But deals end soon, so hurry to Staples today. Offers end 3/11. In-store only while supplies last.
Wendy's home-style French toast sticks are so delicious, some are saying that they're better than their mom's breakfast.
Excuse me, did you just say Wendy's French toast sticks are better than my breakfast?
Mom, is that you?
Answer the question.
I said some people are saying that because they're so crispy on the outside and fluffy on the inside and perfect in every way.
Uh-huh. And what do you think?
I think it's time to tell people to choose wisely. Choose Wendy's sweet and crispy home-style French toast sticks.
That's still not an answer.
At participating U.S. Wendy's during breakfast hours.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
And we are back on 670 The Score, your Horizon Therapeutics Bulls Radio Network. Always a pleasure. We have Adam Stasinski, Tyler Farringle, along with Rich Wyatt spinning the dials here at the United Center as the Bulls were outscored in the second quarter 37-25. Zach LaVine with a game-high 24 points. And our keys to the game sponsored by Fair Oaks Ford, Fair Oaks Lincoln in Naperville. Visit FairOaksFord.com, FairOaksLincoln.com. And again, too much Indiana, especially on the elbow, where they have been able to hit 10 of 20 from three-point range. They came in shooting only 36% on the season. Third quarter coming up next. Chuck Swirsky with you on 670 The Score, your Horizon Therapeutics Bulls Radio Network.
Bulls fans, Billy Donovan here. This is your official radio home for Chicago Bulls basketball. Listen to every moment right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score and the Odyssey app.
Evan Mack talks with Matt Hardy.
There's nothing like a wrestling fan, for better or for worse. How do you handle that, though? We're talking about people talking about your family, what they don't know about your family or your brother or you. How does one handle that on a day-to-day basis?
Something I joke about with the Young Bucks all the time. I said, if you would vanity search Matt Hardy on Twitter, I said, after you got to 100 replies, you'd want to quit the business and never be seen again. It's just, you just learn to deal with it. You know what I mean?
It's the Kick Rocks Wrestling Podcast with Evan T. Mack. Subscribe now on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is the smell of the leftover tuna fish sandwich you left in your lunchbox over the weekend in a wimpy trash bag.
Wimpy, wimpy, wimpy.
Blech. And this is the smell of that same sandwich in a hefty, ultra-strong trash bag.
Hefty, hefty, hefty.
Smell the difference? Hefty Ultra Strong has Arm & Hammer with continuous odor control, so no matter what's inside your trash, you can stay one step ahead of stinky. And for bigger jobs, try the superior strength of Hefty Large Black Bags.
Hello, I'm David Figueroa, co-founder of Melinda's Craft Pepper Sauces. Over 30 years ago, my brother Greg and I set out on a mission to offer the world a better hot sauce. We felt that most hot sauces were just basic. And let's face it, basic is boring. Since introducing Melinda's Original Habanero Pepper Sauce, we've launched 31 more exciting and delicious sauces, like our Ghost Pepper Sauce, our Thai Sweet Chili, and our newest and best-selling Black Truffle Hot Sauce. People ask us, what makes Melinda's so good? Well, we think it's our approach to making sauces. We think like chefs do. Instead of just burning someone with hot peppers and vinegar, we use fresh plant-based ingredients like carrots, onions, garlic, limes, and the finest chili peppers to set your mouth on flavor. They're really fantastic. And once you try one, you'll want to try them all. We'd love for you to try them. And right now, you can get a 10-pack of our best-selling sauces with free shipping at melindas.com. That's melindas.com. melindas.com.
Chuck Swirsky, Bill Weddington, Alyssa Bergamini, and we are live here at the United Center, 67-60, Indiana by 7, as we head to the third quarter. Bill, give me a couple of points for the Bulls to get back in this game.
Well, consistency. You started off the game hot, and you got a nice little 10-point lead. Then you gave it up and had to come back from a 10-point lead. You've got to play consistently for 48 minutes. Can't let them have offensive rebounds.
Again, that has been the theme, unfortunately, for the Bulls this year, not being able to sustain and play 48 minutes. We start the third quarter, and we got a foul on Indiana, on Jordan Nwora, 11 seconds into the period. 67-60 Indiana. So side out of bounds with Patrick Beverly. Beverly played 16 minutes, couple of points and 2 rebounds, and played to Vooch. To the right is Levine. With a spin move, they go to Vooch at the foul line. Left side, Beverly, a 3-ball. Got it. Nothing but net. Patrick Beverly. Yeah, Beverly has struggled from three-point range since he became a member of the Bulls. And a left wing 3, that's off the mark by Nembhard. Rebound, Vooch to Caruso. So with the midcourt line now right full court, Caruso splits the defense, setting up Vooch on the left block. On a switch, cut by a healed Vooch. rolls it past the right corner to Caruso at the foul line. Levine, top side, DeRozan for three, short. Tipped in the air, and it's still loose. DeRozan had it, lost it, picked up by Caruso to Levine on a spin in the paint. Jump pass in front to DeRozan. DeRozan against Wara. Double pump, comes up shooting, and missed. Rebound, Indiana. DeRozan wanted a foul and didn't get one, but he healed, and we're going to have a foul on whom? Apparently on DeRozan.
On DeRozan, and that three-pointer by Beverly. Make every three-pointer you shoot by partnering with LRS for your disposal needs. Learn more at lrsrecycles.com.
So Beverly makes that three, and since he arrived in Chicago, he is now 3 of his last 14. This is his 6th game, and Halliburton on the inbounds. And was the official ready for that on the near sideline?
I don't. She gave him the ball.
The officials are a bit confused, as the players are, but not the main man, Bill Wennington. 67-63 Indiana, and played out of Turner.
Like the grandfather in Moonstruck. I'm so confused.
Turning baseline right. Wara up, got it, count it, foul on Beverly.
Got nothing for you.
Yeah,
third quarter.
What am I doing a game with Nicolas Cage here? What do you think?
Third quarter sponsored by Horizon Therapeutics, going incredible lengths every day.
You know, one thing about Nicolas Cage, he always, when you see him on film, like, he always looks like he has a headache. Free throw up and good by Wara.
Okay.
Yeah, he has that look. 70-63 Indiana. You ever talked about Nicolas Cage on a Bulls broadcast? I don't think so.
Did, yes.
Circle left, Levine. Up top, Nanavich. Right side, Beverly. Left-hand dribble drive at the foul line with the ball fake to a cutting Caruso. Caruso to the rim. No. Late whistle and a foul, putting Caruso at the line for 2. The Bulls are 10 of 12 from the stripe. Caruso with an 8.2 rebound game, but he has 2 steals. And we're to take station ID on the Bulls Radio Network.
David Hall here. Let's talk Bulls on the Mullen Haw Show. Mornings 5:30 to 10 on the Score. Always live on the free Odyssey app, WSCR and HD Chicago, WBMX HD2 Chicago.
Caruso at the line, up and good. He has played 15 minutes. 10:21 left third, 70-64 Indiana. Toss up and good again by Alex Caruso.
But going back, obviously, the whole game, what do you think the offensive rebounds totals are? Did you look?
Unfortunately, the Bulls have not done well this season, ranked near the bottom, in fact.
Well, Indiana right now has 7. The Bulls have none.
Wow. Halliburton, inside foul line jumper, up and good by Turner. A little pick and pop. I'll tell you what, Halliburton, with his 5th dime, he's 3rd in the league at assists, averaging 10 per game. Levine, and he lost the ball, scored right off his hands. Turner down the floor. Nemhard tried. He got away with a walk. They're going to healed in the right corner. Halliburton for 3. No. Rebound, Beverly.
Well, you talk about assists, and I think that's a really underrated stat. They're 6th in the league, 26th. If you move the basketball, you can't defend everybody on the floor with the way teams play defense right now, because it's not one-on-one defense. Everyone's switching and rotating, and they just move the basketball, and they're finding guys that are open. And, you know, you look at the record and say, oh, geez, well, it doesn't work that often, Bill. Yes, well, assists are good when you make your shots, and tonight they're making their shots.
We're going to have a review on this foul.
Newzoo review?
So
it's not a challenge.
Well, let's see, Bill, whether or not it was flagrant. 72-65, Indiana with 9:29 to play. Take us through this.
I need to see it.
Yep.
And we're waiting. We don't have a view. DeMar DeRozan has the ball. Passes it to, I don't see what they're running here.
Well, Bill, that's going to give us an opportunity to set up our next 2 games.
Oh, they're seeing, as the screen is set, Beverly comes into it, and they're trying to see. I don't think it's a flagrant.
Bulls will be in Denver On Wednesday, we'll have the broadcast at 7:45 Central Time. Then it's on to Houston Saturday at 6:45. What happened there, Bill?
Well, on the hit, Laura comes in and kind of goes in the midsection.
You think that was intentional, or is that just trying to bust through a screen?
He was just trying to get through a screen.
Common foul, side out of bounds.
They just wanted to break.
What we just talk about defense, Bill.
Yeah, they don't let him play anymore, and I get it. Patrick Beverly got hit in the midsection and it hurts. I get, but it was unintentional. He's trying to fight through a screen. He didn't even know he was there to start. So, and Billy Donovan still. He's talking about another play at the other end where he thought defense had their hands up.
All right, so DeRozan with a pull-up jumper, circle left, got it from 17. DeMar DeRozan in 22 minutes is 6 of 10. Here's Wara driving into a double team. Wisely gives it up to Halliburton, back to Wara. Wara against DeRozan with a wraparound dribble drive deep in the lane, and he is fouled. That was creativity off the bounce, and that's why players every offseason, right on top of their list, they've got to work on their ball handling skills, Bill, because in this day and age, with lack of defense, so to speak, because the officials aren't making the call, you better perfect at least above average ball handling skills.
Yes, and that goes for everyone now. With the way the league has changed, you used to be able to tell big guys you didn't have to worry about it. You're going to post up, down low. But now with the way the league is, they want big guys at minimum to be able to shoot an 18-foot jump shot, if not threes. They have to be able to put the ball on the floor. And if you're anyone else on the floor, it's paramount that you can handle the basketball.
Jordan Wara with 7. Again, they're giving him a long look after being picked up from Milwaukee at the trade deadline. 73-67 Pacers. Levine, left-hand dribble drive, double pump, gives it up to Vooch. Vooch driving down the shot blocking of Turner, and a curl with the left hand good by Nikola Vucevic on Miles Turner.
I like that play by Vooch right there. Kept his time. Patience on the floor. Got Turner up in the air with a pump fake.
Turner wide open, right side three, rattled out. That ball was halfway down and wouldn't fall. Rebound Vooch. Vooch now in 21 minutes with a 10-6-3 game. Vooch wants the ball, demanding the ball, and gets it mid-post right. On an ISO against Turner. Back it in, wheels inside, jump hook right hand, good. Timeout Indiana, the Vooch. And this crowd just encouraging him, and Vooch with a dozen. We'll be right back. 73-71 Indiana on 670 The Score, Horizon Therapeutics Bulls Radio Network.
This is where the Bulls play.
Ball game over. Bulls win. Bulls win.
Listen to Chuck and Bill call all the action right here on the Chicago Bulls Radio Network.
I'm JR of CBS Sports Radio, and I want to introduce you to a new podcast titled Agents of Inclusion, brought to you by Special Olympics, Odyssey, and JR Sport Brief Productions. Every Wednesday, we'll be speaking with a different Special Olympics athlete to share their stories of perseverance, accomplishment, and path towards inclusion. We don't want you to just listen. We want you to become an active agent of inclusion as well. Special Olympics, Agents of Inclusion, find it on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is the smell of the leftover tuna fish sandwich you left in your lunchbox over the weekend in a wimpy trash bag.
Wimpy, wimpy, wimpy.
Blech. And this is the smell of that same sandwich in a hefty, ultra-strong trash bag.
Hefty, hefty, hefty.
Smell the difference? Hefty Ultra Strong has Arm & Hammer with continuous odor control, so no matter what's inside your trash, you can stay one step ahead of stinky. And for bigger jobs, try the superior strength of Hefty Large Black Bags.
Hey guys, I'm David Spade. Applause.
I'm Dana Carvey. Are we the host of something?
Oh, Fly on the Wall.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Dana, and I would never say this, one of Apple, Spotify, and Amazon's top podcasts of 2022. I'm just reading that. I would never say that.
We both got our break on a little thing called Saturday Night Live.
Each week we sit down with friends of the show and share stories and BS about the good old days of SNL. You can find Fly on the Wall, a presentation of Cadence 13 on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcast.
When you're an innovative business, every blinking cursor, every blank page is an opportunity. What will you do with it? Will you make something better or create something new? Our Dell Technologies advisors provide you with tools and expertise to do incredible things. Because we believe there's an innovator in all of us. For advice on smart PCs powered by Intel V Pro that's built for business, call a Dell Technologies advisor at 877-ASK-DELL.
People who come to Cricket stay with Cricket, just like our customer, Christine.
I'm a director and a performer. I got a free phone from Cricket, and I've used it to live stream 73 of my shows on social media.
How do you like it?
It's fabulous!
Switch to Cricket and get a free Samsung Galaxy A14 5G. Smile, you're on Cricket.
Real customer paid for testimonial, limited time. Must bring your number to Cricket on a $60 a month. First month service charge and tax due at sale. Phone streams video and SD. Cricket 5G is not available everywhere. Fees, terms, and other restrictions apply. See cricketwireless.com for details.
On March 18th, when the Bulls take on the Miami Heat, fans in attendance will receive a Bulls bucket hat courtesy of Corona while supplies last. For tickets, visit bulls.com. And fans, you get to have the hat, and I get to have the beer. Okay, then. So please show up because I get more.
73-71. Bulls outscoring the Pacers 11-6 here in the third quarter. Bill Whittington, Alyssa Bergametti, this is Chuck Swirsky, Adam Stasinski, Tyler Farringle, and Rich Wyatt putting our broadcast together along with the fine women and men on the network. Indiana with 9 on the clock of the night. So Turner against Vooch. 3 crossovers, spins to the rim, turnaround jumper up and good on a 4-footer baseline.
You see what Rick Carlisle did there after a timeout? Vooch had gone down at Turner 2 times in a row and scored. He said, you know what, we got to go back at him, make him work at the other end.
Turner with only 1 rebound, however, in 15 minutes. Here's a post-up again. DeRozan comes up shooting on Wara, up and good from 5 feet. You know,
Nice.
no one can guard single coverage. They put Wara, they put Benedict Mathurin on him. Nobody can guard him.
And I like what the Bulls are doing now. Everything's down low. The last 3 play possessions for the Bulls have been down in the paint.
DeRozan is 7 of 11 from the field. Halliburton, they go to Buddy Hield, who's had a very quiet night. Behind the back pass to Halliburton, bounce pass, baseline lift, and the jumper taken and made by Nebhard.
Nebhard just cleared himself to the baseline. Again, good ball movement by this young Indiana Pacers team. Gotta love what Rick Carlisle has them doing, playing unselfishly.
Bill, they averaged 26 assists per game. Again, 10 by Halliburton. At the 7-minute mark, third quarter, Indiana by 4. Levine against Nebhard. Left wing pass. Beverly on a pump and a drive. Left corner 3 by DeRozan. Hit left iron, no. Rebound, Wara. Wara over the timeline. Downhill dribble drive on the right elbow with a handoff to Halliburton. Turns baseline right. No look pass. Left corner Nebhard. 3 for 3. Nope. Offensive rebound, Wara. They swing it out. Right corner, Buddy Hield for 3.
Wow.
And nails it. Buddy Hield.
Offensive rebounds again for this young team.
Now,
Buddy,
again, Bill,
yep.
He's taken only 2 threes. He's averaging 9.
Yep.
So let's put the radar on him to see how many threes he takes from this point on.
Oh, he'll get 5 more easy.
80-73 Indiana. Caruso dances right to left on the end line. Gives it up to Vooch. Twists, turns, missed. Right near the rim. Rebound Pacers.
Hield was on him. I thought Hield gave him a little push. So does Vooch.
Indiana rebounding the Bulls 23-17. Hield. Left side 3. No. Rebound Levine. Zach. And then he advances right forecourt. Baseline left. Sliding on a reverse short. A lot of contact. No whistle. Hopping over the midcourt line. It's Halliburton. And running the floor with a right-handed layup. It is Nebhard. And these young Indiana Pacers in transition make the Bulls pay with 5:44 to go third. We have a timeout, 82-73 Indiana on 670 The Score. Horizon Therapeutics Bulls Radio Network.
Bulls fans, DeMar DeRozan here. This is your official radio home for Chicago Bulls basketball. Listen to every moment of the action right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score in the Odyssey app.
Some folks don't stop searching till they find the truth. And if you've got the eye of a detective, June's Journey is the game for you. Play as June Parker in a gripping murder mystery adventure as you find hidden objects to help solve her sister's death. You'll hunt for clues in hundreds of beautifully illustrated scenes set in the Roaring 20s. With more than 1,000 scenes filled with clues, there's always something new to discover. You may even trek across the globe for your next lead. Every week, new chapters are added with new characters to meet and places to search. Plus, there are tons of fun, unique features to keep you entertained. From building your own island estate with expansive gardens and beautiful buildings, to collecting scraps of information on each character to fill your photo album. You can even play with or against other players by joining a detective club. Find your first clue by downloading June's Journey today. Available on Android and iOS mobile devices, as well as on PC through Facebook Games.
This is the smell of the leftover tuna fish sandwich you left in your lunchbox over the weekend in a wimpy trash bag.
Wimpy, wimpy, wimpy!
Blech. And this is the smell of that same sandwich in a hefty, ultra-strong trash bag.
Hefty, hefty, hefty.
Smell the difference? Hefty Ultra Strong has Arm & Hammer with continuous odor control, so no matter what's inside your trash, you can stay one step ahead of stinky. And for bigger jobs, try the superior strength of Hefty Large Black Bags.
Bulls support this season's Black-owned businesses by participating in the first ever Bulls Scavenger Hunt by BMO. Visit at least 3 businesses to be entered for a chance to win a VIP experience at a Bulls home game this season. Learn more and get started at bulls.com/business.
Hey, Bill, we have 21,225 here. It's a Bulls Kid Nation Day. We have a wonderful Sunday matinee crowd, and right now it's 82-73 Indiana with Beverly, and his pass, it goes to Vooch on a clear it against Turner. Vooch pounding away, kick out, Williams, left 3, got it.
That's a big-time 3 right there. With that three-pointer, partner with LRS, the nation's independent MVP of the waste industry. Request a quote today at lrsrecycles.com.
Patrick Williams with the 3 ball. Halliburton to a cutting Turner with a two-handed slam again. Off the ball, Turner flies to the rim and dunks it. Bulls, by the way, with only 1 dunk today, right, Bill? That was Drummond?
Yep, that was Drummond's early. And when the Bulls do dunk, sponsored by Duncan, the Chicago Bulls run on Duncan.
Kobe White, line to the lane, and a pass intended for Vooch. Kobe had a clear path to the rim, and for some reason, Bill, he elected to attempt to dump it off to Vooch, in Indiana with those mitts crowded around Kobe and deflected over the end line, baseline right. Beverly with 7 on the clock, 4:54 to play third, 84-76 Pacers. Beverly better hurry, that's going to be a 5-second count. And
when there's a turnover forced by the Bulls, brought to you by North Shore Adult Diapers, reassuringly strong protection for even the heaviest of control problems. Visit northshore.com.
Yeah, and Beverly's pass, Halliburton tipped it. Yep, and Halliburton trying to walk it off, got hit in the midsection, and the officials doing a nice job allowing Halliburton to kind of
take a breath.
Yes.
Oh my,
Bill,
it's a big breath.
You bring your A game every game, Bill. We got Dosumu at the scores table with Billy Donovan checking in. Billy won't be checking in, although at times I wish he could, because he was a down and dirty, gritty player. Dirty from the standpoint he wasn't afraid to dive for loose balls and get in the grill of players. He was an exceptional talent at Providence, Bill. You know, he was, a lot of people said, what are you doing? And when Rick Pitino took over, because Billy actually was overweight and he had to learn to, kind of get trim and get in physical condition. White gives it up left corner. Williams again for 3. Oh, Patrick with back-to-back jacks, 84-79 Indiana.
That's big-time shots right there. Great concentration and focus by Pat.
Yep. Halliburton to go to Turner, wide open, and a 3. No, hit the heel, and it comes right down to Hield on a pump and a drive. Hield's pass brought down by Duarte to go right corner Hield, and a 3 up, no. Rebound Williams.
Duarte was hot in the first half. I'm surprised he didn't shoot that.
84-79 Indiana. Kobe dribble drive left to right. Inside feed. Williams bobbled the ball, and it went out of bounds over the end line. Indiana ball.
It's time.
I think Patrick wanted just to scoop it up and dunk it.
Yep. Time for Who's on a Roll, sponsored by Bet Rivers, Chicago's hometown sports books. And for the Bulls, Zach LaVine with 24 has been on a huge roll for the Bulls, and Halliburton on a little bit of a roll for the Pacers.
Halliburton. And they go to Buddy Hield, back to Halliburton with 9 on the clock. Halliburton deep, right side 3, rattles home. Tyrese Halliburton for 3, and for Halliburton, That's his fifth triple. He came in shooting 39%, a very high percentage. And Halliburton now with a 19.8 assist game. Levine working it. Top side three. No. Long board. And it goes to Duarte with a handoff to Halliburton. We are at the 3.5-minute mark, third quarter. 87-79 Indiana. Halliburton crossing over side by side with White. Step back right side three. No. Rebound Levine.
Wow, that was well defended. If that went in, they had a chance. That would have been tough.
Levine hard left-hand dribble drive to the rim. The finish with the right hand. He saw an angle on the right. Beat his man off the bounce and lays it in. So Zach Levine in 28 minutes with 26. Make it 5 of the 6 now. He has scored 25 or more. Turner driving on Vooch to the rim. No. The back tap controlled by the Bulls. And it's Io. Io line to lane. Dosumu to the rim and the finish. Going coast to coast. Timeout Indiana. 87-83. Pacers by 4. 2:47 left third on 670 The Score. Horizon Therapeutics Bulls Radio Network.
Bulls fans, Nikola Vucevic here. This is your official radio home for Chicago Bulls basketball. Listen every moment of the action right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score and the Odyssey app.
The NBA has nonstop action all season long. And with League Pass, you get more of the league you love. Now for $49.99. Watch more live games, more expert analysis, more of your favorite NBA shows, with more streaming options on all your favorite devices. Sign up for League Pass now at the new halftime price of $49.99. NBA League Pass. Start a 7-day free trial at nba.com/watch League Pass. Blackouts may apply.
After crashing my bike, further testing revealed the unthinkable, aggressive prostate cancer. I'm Dave, and when my first hospital said they couldn't remove the tumor, I turned to the team at Northwestern Medicine.
Top ranked in Illinois for cancer and urology by U.S. News and World Report, Dave's team used breakthrough robotic surgery to remove his tumor.
Because of my team, this was a race I won.
Northwestern Medicine offers second opinions for all types of urologic conditions. Because what makes us better makes you better.
Back at the United Center, Chicago Bulls on a little bit of a run, sparked by Patrick Williams, 2 threes in a row. Bulls down now just 87-83.
All right, so after the timeout, dribble drive, Halliburton, the lob broken up intended for Turner. Here come the Bulls with Kobe. Kobe to the rim. Kobe up good with a left-hand layup. Kobe White.
And there you go right there. Bulls down 2, battling back, and they've been down by as many as 10 points. Want to remind everybody that the Bulls run on Dunkin', sponsored by Dunkin' Donuts. The Chicago Bulls run on Dunkin'.
And we have the second delay of game warning against the Bulls. That results in a technical foul shot with Buddy Hield at the line. Hield with only 3 points in 19 minutes.
That's scary right now with 2:27 left here in the third quarter.
Free throw. Remember, Bill, at Indiana last time we played the Pacers, Buddy Hield went off in that span in the fourth quarter.
Yep.
And he finished with 25. So the free throw is good. 88-85 Indiana with 2:27 to play. Here in the third quarter, Bulls going with White, Williams, Vucevic, Levine, and Dosumu. Kobe just went coast to coast with a left-handed layup, but Williams off the bench with 10. Isaiah Jackson with a dribble handoff to Tyrese Halliburton, left angle Mathurin. Benedict Mathurin goes cross court to Duarte. Back to Mathurin with 7 on the clock. Duarte with a catch and shoot. Right elbow. Laser 3 up and good. Well, Bill, you called it. Duarte with his first 2 for the second half. He's poured in 15 off the bench.
I mean, he shot the 3 ball so well. He's 5 of 7 right now from behind the 3-point line. And really, that's the first shot he's taken here.
Right wing, Dosumu. They go down to Vooch, trying to clear it against Jackson. With his back to the rim of the right block. Gives it up left corner, Io, and a flyby by Halliburton. Io pressured, steps back, and a 24 violation against Al Dosumu and the Bulls, 91-85 Indiana. And for the Bulls, turnover number 12.
Tell you what, Halliburton did a flyby, but he didn't jump in the air. He just ran by with his hands up and was able to stop and get back in front of him right away. Wow.
McConnell at the top of the key. Running baseline right, Duarte. And a reverse no with the left hand. Too much spin. And here come the Chicago Bulls. 91-85 Indiana. Levine against Halliburton, turns baseline left to the rim, and a hack at a foul. No foul. Levine wanted one. It was just deflected and ripped out of his hands over the end line.
And Derek Jones Jr. checking back into the game here.
Oh, he got him on the left elbow, Bill. That should have been a foul. Yeah.
Got him on the elbow, got him on the armpit, got him in the chest.
So Derek Jones Jr. getting some burn, played only 90 seconds the other night against Phoenix. Basically, he's out of the rotation. Leans and scores and getting a quick touch on the left block. 91-87 Indiana.
So Bulls going small ball here.
Yep. Billy Donovan looking for energy. He's looking for something to get this club going. Matherin. Maybe the length of Derek Jones Jr. will, put the clamps on Indiana's three-point shooting. Here's McConnell against Williams, and they go to Halliburton now against Aldo Subu. Right side, Matherin comes up shooting, no. And it goes out of bounds on the far corner. It's going to be Bulls ball.
Good defense by the Bulls. Really, Indiana was trying to get a shot early in the shot clock. They just couldn't do it because the Bulls rotated really well on that. Good job by Patrick Williams to stay on the ball.
Drake has beaten Bradley in the MVC title game 77-51. Levine to the rim and a two-handed slam dunk. And that dunk sponsored by Duncan. The Bulls and Zach Levine are running on Duncan.
I know who Drake is, but who's Bradley?
Dribble drive. Halliburton to the rack and a score. By the way, speaking of Bradley, the former great player, and he also coached at Bradley, Jim Les. Did you play with him?
In Sacramento, I did, yes.
Yeah. He was a really good player. Good role player.
Yep.
And he was a great player under Dick Versace at Bradley.
Yep, he could shoot.
Levine gives it up, left elbow. Williams dribble drive, baseline left, slams into Duarte, and that's going to be a charge.
Duarte took it right in the chest, and Patrick just a little bit too much elbow on that, cleared off just enough.
I'm going to put Rich Wyatt to work because we had to give some props to Drake. They had a player by the name of Willie McCarter back in the days. I'm not sure how many NBA players from Drake have come from Drake, but there was a guy, Willie McCarter, and he was a really good player, Bill, in the late 60s, early. I think he played for the Lakers.
He played for the Lakers, he played for Portland, and he played for Grand Rapids Trackers.
There you go.
Charlie. No. Tackers? Grand Rapids Tackers. Never heard of him.
Well, he was a good player.
Yeah. Oh, no, I've heard of him. Yes, but he was good. I never heard of the Grand Rapids Tackers.
Oh. Okay, so we got 3 seconds left, third quarter. In play, holding and looking, and it goes to Halliburton. Halliburton with a floater inside the foul line and scores. That's the second straight quarter. Indiana has ended the period with a made field goal. 95-89 Pacers. We go the fourth quarter on 670 The Score, Horizon Therapeutics Bulls Radio Network.
Bulls fans, Zach Levine here. This is where the Bulls play. Listen to every game right here on the Bulls Radio Network, Chicago's official radio home for Chicago Bulls basketball.
I'm JR of CBS Sports Radio, and I want to introduce you to a new podcast titled Agents of Inclusion, brought to you by Special Olympics, Odyssey, and JR Sport Brief Productions. Every Wednesday, we'll be speaking with a different Special Olympics athlete to share their stories of perseverance, accomplishment, and path towards inclusion. We don't want you to just listen. We want you to become an active agent of inclusion as well. Special Olympics, Agents of Inclusion, find it on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is the smell of the leftover tuna fish sandwich you left in your lunchbox over the weekend in a wimpy trash bag.
Wimpy, wimpy, wimpy!
Blech. And this is the smell of that same sandwich in a hefty, ultra-strong trash bag.
Hefty, hefty, hefty!
Smell the difference? Hefty Ultra Strong has Arm & Hammer with continuous odor control, so no matter what's inside your trash, you can stay one step ahead of stinky. And for bigger jobs, try the superior strength of Hefty Large Black Bags.
Join us at Odyssey as we all do our one thing. Together, millions of things for our planet. March means spring cleaning, so clean out your old, harsh cleaning products and replace them with products that are green certified. Better yet, make your own cleaning products using items like baking soda and vinegar. Also, get rid of hazardous materials such as paints, motor oil, and pharmaceuticals at proper disposal locations to keep them out of the water supply. When we each share our one thing, it becomes 100 things, 1,000 things, 1,000,000 things for our planet. What's your one thing?
Odyssey celebrates Women's History Month. Fearless females shaping the future.
Like Meghan Trainor, who talks about the struggles of having a family and her decision to continue building her family.
We're in a real debate of like, do I get pregnant immediately right now? Or do we like run with this success right now? You know, like what do we do? But my therapist says I can have it all.
For more music and podcasts by women, go to odyssey.com/women or download the free Odyssey app.
Welcome back to the United Center. The Bulls trail the Pacers 95-89 at the end of the third quarter. Bulls, they are listed as the 3.5-point underdogs. Total points is now at 238.5. One more quarter to sweat your bets. And those were your courtside odds presented by BetMGM. Get the BetMGM app today. Now you are winning with the King Sportsbooks. Please bet responsibly. Chuck, Bill, back to you.
All right, Alyssa, listen, Bill Wennington post-game coverage right here on 670 The Score, the Bulls Radio Network, 95-89, Indiana Pacers basketball. Indiana with a 2-1 season series lead. McConnell with a pull-up, rimming good. T.J. McConnell, after ball penetration on the right baseline, just got it up and over the Bulls' interior D, and McConnell now off the bench, Bill, doing what T.J. McConnell does.
Yep, he's got 8 points and 6 assists right now, with just a great point guard.
And a 3-ball taken by DeRozan. We're going to have a loose ball foul on Brissett.
Yep, and we are in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter is sponsored by Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, and Electric. For all the right reasons, call 866-4Seasons.
11:19 left fourth. 97-89 Indiana. On the inbounds, it goes to Jones, to Kobe. Kobe at the top of the circle. Williams, power move to the rim, went up for a dunk and got hammered, but was shoot two.
Yeah, Jackson got him on the arm on that one. A nice aggressive move by Patrick Williams.
Yep.
Williams playing aggressively tonight. He's got 10 points, 4 of 5 from the floor. This will be his first trip to the foul line tonight.
But what is your assessment of Patrick Williams this year?
It hasn't been consistent. I mean, he shows moments of brilliance. I like him coming off the bench right now. I think he's been more consistent coming off the bench. And I think it gives him more of an opportunity to get the basketball where he's not competing for shots with Zach, DeMar, and Vooch as he goes 2 of 2.
Yep. Williams in 17 minutes with 12 points. Bulls 14 of 16 from the foul line. They came in fifth in the league, 80%. 97-91 Indiana. Mathurin against Kobe White. Left-hand dribble drive, double pump. Picks up the bounce at the foul line. Jackson double on the ball. Rimmed out. Offensive putback is good. And that was O'Shea Brissett.
Wow.
Offensive rebounds. So let me.
That's their 10th.
Wow. 10-1. Kobe creating. Kobe crossing over left side to Rosen. Far corner. Aldo Sumu to the rim. Got it. You talk about floaters way up over the cylinder. And that ball was a snow cone and went down.
Nice.
I like snow cones.
Yes.
Mathurin against Derek Jones Jr. Mathurin crossing over. Dribble drive in the lane. A little stop and pop. Good.
Well, how about that body control? He got bumped by Jones and was able to keep his balance and get a nice shot up. Wow.
The kid is going to be so good, Bill. And here's Kobe to the rim. Up. Good. Kind of hung up there near the lip of the rim and dipped down.
What a burst of speed by Kobe right there, though. He just beat everybody.
101-95. Indiana Mathurin fires the left corner pass. Brissett for three. Nothing but net. DeRozan a tad slow, getting over in the near quarter. 104-95. Indiana, and for the Pacers, Bill, from 3-point range, 14 of 33.
Yep.
42%. They came in 36%. Kobe inside Williams with the two-handed shove. Let's give it up for Duncan again.
Okay. Bulls run on Duncan.
Yep. I went to Duncan today.
You did?
Yep. I had my chamomile tea, dribble drive in traffic, but McConnell got bailed out. He drove into a double team, and we got a foul on the Bulls. It's going to go on Io, his third first team, fourth quarter. 9:22 left fourth, 104-97 Indiana. And the Pacers will put it in play on the right sideline with Mathurin to McConnell. Left-hand dribble drive. McConnell gives it up to a cutting Mathurin. Mathurin with a ball fake against Williams. Mathurin, side screen on the left from Duarte. Mathurin against Kobe. 2 crossovers, 3 crossovers, steps back in the travel. Yep, and he knew it. Too much dribbling on part of Matherin. And for Indiana, turnover number 9. They started the game, Bill, in the first 3 minutes with 3 turnovers.
Yep.
And they've had 6 since. So they've really cleaned up that department. 104-97 Indiana. And we're going to have Derek Jones Jr. with an offensive foul. Yeah.
Got there a half a step too late and picked off Duarte. Bulls now 14 turnovers. Time for our great stat of the game, sponsored by Great Clips. It's going to be great. How about the Bulls shooting right now? 64% from the floor, 38-59. That's our great stat of the game, sponsored by Great Clips.
McConnell sneaks inside, and on a reverse good, he got sandwiched by Dosumu and White, and this foul is on Iowa's 4th.
Wow.
I'll tell you what, TJ McConnell, Bill, he can play for me any day of the week.
Oh, it was a tough play. He made a spin move, and Jones tipped the ball away, and it goes on the floor, but he was just lucky he was down low enough, was able to pick it up before anyone else. And he gets a 3-point play out of it. And sometimes it's just the way the ball bounces. And you talk about luck, but it was it Winston Churchill said he finds the harder he works, the luckier he gets.
That's what he said?
Yes.
Derek Jones Jr. Here's Kobe, lets it fly, left wing 3, good. Nothing but net. I thought Winston Churchill said, we got to win this war.
He said that too.
Now give me a cigar and get out of the way. Where's my brandy? McCollum's shot blocked out of bounds by Derek Jones Jr. with a left-handed swat, his 31st on the year. Speaking of blocks, Bill.
Yes, sponsored by BetMGM. Get the BetMGM app today. Now you're winning with the king of sportsbooks. Please bet responsibly. Anything else about blocks you want to mention?
Well, I was going to say Miles Turner with a couple.
Okay.
And he's now second behind Jermaine O'Neal. All-time shot block record. Left wing Duarte, no. Rebound Williams. Hand off to Kobe. 107-100 Indiana. Here's Kobe. Stumbles. Spins. Kobe. Left dribble. Shot blocked out of bounds. Oh, my goodness. Isaiah Jackson.
Wow.
Honestly, Bill, I'm not sure what Kobe was trying to do there.
Yeah, he was feeling the moment.
He was.
He beat 2 guys on the dribble, and Jackson just stepped over in front of him and said, not today.
Beverly in play to DeRozan on a pump on a drive to the rim. No. And a whistle and a foul on Indiana, putting DeRozan at the line with 8:04 to play in the 4th. DeRozan going to the foul line for the first time of the ballgame. DeMar averaging 7 free throw attempts per game, 11th in the NBA. Has Levine been to the foul line this half, Bill?
This half? You're asking tough questions. But no, he has not. Oh, yes, he has. He's been there one time.
Wow.
He took the technical in the 3rd quarter.
So DeRozan makes the free throw. 107-101. Bulls down by 6. DeRozan in and out, back in. 107-102 Indiana. McConnell, dribble drive, gives it up. Brissett, top side, open 3, no. Rebound DeRozan. And now the Bulls can seize momentum here with DeRozan advancing right full court. DeRozan against Duarte in a clear out. Gives it up to Kobe, deep, top side 3, in and out, stays out. Offensive rebound, Jones. To Beverly, to DeRozan. They're going to give him that 3. Will he take it? No. Kobe left wing 3, will. Hit left iron, rebound, Brissett. And he almost got the ball ripped out of his hands by Jones, but Brissett pulled it away, and now McConnell in traffic. Floats a pass left side, Matherin. Dials up a 3, off the mark. Rebound, Kobe. Kobe has been all over the floor here in the 4th quarter, folks, with 7:10 left, 107-102 Indiana. DeRozan against Jackson. Circle left with a spin at the foul line. Double pump, draws the foul, rimmed out, and DeRozan gets 2.
That's Duarte who goes up, and the energy is getting close. So guys are getting more active and now forgetting about DeMar DeRozan and what he does.
So if you're Rick Carlisle, Bill, and you see what's happening here, Levine's ready to come in and Caruso to close this baby out with 7 minutes to go, and DeRozan makes the first of 2. What's your mindset here defensively now that DeRozan is going to get a big diet of shots?
You're going to call a timeout and talk about it. which he just did. So we will take a break. You're listening to Chicago Bulls basketball on The Score and Horizon Therapeutics Bulls Radio Network.
This is where the Bulls play. Oh, my goodness, that was sick. Listen to Chuck and Bill call all the action right here on the Chicago Bulls Radio Network.
This is the smell of the leftover tuna fish sandwich you left in your lunchbox over the weekend in a wimpy trash bag.
Whippy, whippy, whippy.
Blech. And this is the smell of that same sandwich in a hefty, ultra-strong trash bag.
Hefty, hefty, hefty.
Smell the difference? Hefty Ultra Strong has Arm & Hammer with continuous odor control, so no matter what's inside your trash, you can stay one step ahead of stinky. And for bigger jobs, try the superior strength of Hefty Large Black Bags.
After crashing my bike, further testing revealed the unthinkable, aggressive prostate cancer. I'm Dave, and when my first hospital said they couldn't remove the tumor, I turned to the team at Northwestern Medicine.
Top ranked in Illinois for cancer and urology by U.S. News and World Report, Dave's team used breakthrough robotic surgery to remove his tumor.
Because of my team, this was a race I won.
Northwestern Medicine offers second opinions for all types of urologic conditions. Because what makes us better makes you better.
If you're thinking about a new Subaru this season, do yourself a favor. Take a short drive north and see my friends at Ziegler Subaru of Kenosha. Mike and his team never inflate prices based on product availability. They've got a great selection of Subaru models in stock, on the way, or you can custom order yours today. I don't always support the teams from up north, but I do when it's Kenosha Subaru. Visit ZieglerSubaruKenosha.com. For all you do, Kenosha Subaru.
Are you jumping through hoops trying to keep your house warm? Got dribbling faucets, clogged drains, or running toilets?
630 Perfect.
Perfect Home Services. For all your heating, cooling, and plumbing needs, let our expert technicians and plumbers slam dunk your problems away.
With nothing less than perfect will do.
Call
630 Perfect.
Perfect Home Services.
630 Perfect.
Call today to schedule a $29 furnace tune-up.
Back at the United Center, Chicago Bulls basketball, 107-103. Bulls down with 7:03. See what I did there? Left in this fourth quarter. And Charlie, during the break, you and I were talking about, well, mostly you, three-point shooting and the differential. The Bulls having three-point shooting. Bulls shooting 47% from behind the three-point line. Indiana just 38%. The difference is Indiana's taken 36 three-point shots to the Bulls 17.
Well, we have a lot of ball to be played, folks. 107-103 Indiana with 7:03 to go. Bulls with DeRozan, Beverly, Levine on the floor, along with Caruso and Vucevic. Indiana, very young club with Halliburton, Hield. And you got Brissett, Mathurin, and Turner. And the free throw good by DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan in 31 minutes with 19. Levine has 28. Indiana pays 5-23 of Halliburton, who's drained 5 threes. Indiana basketball, sideline right, Mathurin. They get a Halliburton, left wing Brissett with a handoff now to Buddy Hield. Keep waiting for Hield to see whether or not he's going to go off. In the right corner, Mathurin against Levine. Top side, Turner, three ball up, rimming, no. Rebound, DeRozan.
A good defensive set for the Bulls. Had to shoot a quick three at the buzzer by Turner.
107-104, Indiana, 6.5 to play. DeRozan met on a double team at the point. Left side, Levine, 2 jab steps, 3. Spins on Mathurin, foul line left, turnaround jumper, got it. Tough shot. Zach Levine, nothing but net. And Levine now in 32 minutes with 30 points.
A 9-0 run for the Bulls to get back in this game. It's a 1-point game now.
Halliburton drags that dribble unattended, lets it fly, and a 3 off the mark. And tipped out of bounds by the Bulls. Well, I thought it went off Turner.
Turner hit it, but I believe it went off of the Bulls after he hit it.
And now, Bill, the Pacers cannot buy a hoop. They've come up empty last trips, 107-106, Indiana by 1. 6:04 to play here in the fourth quarter. Halliburton just to our left near sideline. And it goes in play to Jordan Moore. War at the top of the circle. They go to Halliburton. Fakes left. Goes right. Double on the ball. Scoop. No. The back tap by Vooch. And an offensive rebound for Hield. Left side War. 3 off the mark. Pulled down by Beverly.
Look at the shot attempts. 82 to 64 for Indiana.
Bulls can reclaim the lead here. Here's DeRozan, spins, left side Vooch, open three, no. Tipped in the air by Caruso, pulled down, however, by Halliburton. Halliburton gives it up, running baseline right, War, and he got collared by Vooch. And Jordan Moore will shoot two.
I tell you what, they're not looking at Buddy Hield. He was all by himself on the left side of the floor, open, but Halliburton telling him right now, I missed him.
Yep. War is 1 of 2 from the foul line. I'm actually surprised, Bill, they aren't reviewing this.
He did get collared. I agree.
Jordan Moore at the stripe. It is up and out. Wow.
Well, the fans want a hot dog.
Yeah.
One more miss and they get one.
Second attempt up. Got it. Jordan Moore in 16 minutes with 8 points, 4 boards, but he's missed 2 free throws. 108-106, Indiana by a deuce. They go to Levine. Levine puts the ball on the floor. Zach with 30 on the night. Comes up shooting. Bam! Big time, Onions. Zach Levine, the Bulls lead 109-108. We are at the 5-minute mark here, folks. Halliburton to Turner. Turner, the handoff to Buddy Hield, right side, 3, no. Boarded by Levine. Levine over the midcourt line. Under 5 minutes left in regulation. 109-108 Bulls. Leaning over the bounce, Levine. High screen from Vooch. Takes it to the rim on Turner. And a foul on Miles Turner.
And with Zach Levine's three-pointer, partnered with LRS, the champions of the waste and recycling industry. Request a quote at lrsrecycles.com.
So Zach Levine putting his team on his back with 33.
And I think it's pretty fair to say right now, player of the game, sponsored by Northwestern Medicine Urology, providing comprehensive and personalized care for all urologic conditions and cancer. Zach Levine, who has 34 points now, 8 of 9 from the foul line, 11 of 19 from the field, has been terrific all night long. And he's our player of the game, sponsored by Northwestern Medicine Urology.
So Zach Levine, couple of tosses. Levine now in 33 minutes with 35 points.
Big stop right here.
Yeah, huge. Coming up, 111-108 Bulls by 3. It's a one-possession lead with 10 on the clock for Indiana. Turner, ready baseline right, War on a reverse. Tried to dunk on Boots, no. Put back good by Buddy Hield.
Wow. They had 3 guys on the board. Buddy Hield stole that from Turner.
111-110 Bulls. 4:20 left. A lot of energy in this building. DeRozan, right corner, Boots, right side. Levine on a pump. Levine on a switch, covered by Turner. Left-hand dribble drive. Line to the lane. To the rim on Turner. No. Turner altered that shot. Here come the Pacers. 111-110 Bulls. 4 minutes left here. Turner rises up, puts it on the floor. Gives it up now to Wara. Wara on a pump. Wara to drive. Wara to the rim with a floater with the right hand. Got it. Timeout Bulls. Jordan Wara. 112-111 Indiana. 3:53 to go here in the fourth quarter on 670 The Score and the Bulls Radio Network.
Bulls fans, Alex Caruso here. This is where the Bulls play. Listen to every game right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score, Chicago's official radio home for Bulls basketball.
Odyssey is celebrating the 50th anniversary of hip-hop all year long with Hip-Hop Made. Download the free Odyssey app. That's AUDACY, where we explore the sounds of 50 years of hip-hop. Let's go. Just search Hip-Hop Made for stations that represent the decades of hip-hop, the cities of hip-hop, the moves, the culture, the artists, the future, and live stations from around the country that represent hip-hop right now in your favorite city. Odyssey.com/Hip-Hop Made and on the free Odyssey app.
This is the smell of the leftover tuna fish sandwich you left in your lunchbox over the weekend in a wimpy trash bag.
Whippy, whippy, whippy.
Blech. And this is the smell of that same sandwich in a hefty, ultra-strong trash bag.
Hefty, hefty, hefty.
Smell the difference? Hefty Ultra Strong has Arm & Hammer with continuous odor control, so no matter what's inside your trash. You can stay one step ahead of Stinky. And for bigger jobs, try the superior strength of Hefty Large Black Bags.
Odyssey celebrates Women's History Month. Fearless females shaping the future.
Like Meghan Trainor, who talks about the struggles of having a family and her decision to continue building her family.
We're in a real debate of like, do I get pregnant immediately right now, or do we like run with this success right now? You know, like what do we do? But my therapist says I can have it all.
For more music and podcasts by women, go to odyssey.com/women or download the free Odyssey app.
Join us at Odyssey as we all do our one thing, together millions of things for our planet. March marks the beginning of spring, and warmer temperatures means you can do more outside. Hang your clothes outside to dry instead of using the dryer. Not only will you save electricity, but your clothes will get that fresh outdoor scent. It's also a great time to walk or bike to destinations that are close by instead of driving. When we each share our one thing, it becomes 100 things, 1,000 things, 1,000,000 things for our planet. What's your one thing?
Back at the United Center, Bulls down 112-111. And Indiana, after going about 3 to 4 minutes without scoring a field goal, just a couple of foul shots, it's actually 3 minutes and 47 seconds to be exact. They get 2 field goals in a row to retake the lead after the Bulls had taken the lead 111-108. So Rick Carlisle's young team got back on track. See if the Bulls can get it done right now. Zach LaVine has been terrific here tonight. He's got 35.
For the 5 starters for the Bulls in double figures, Beverly has a 5.4 board, 2 assist game, 14 off the bench for Williams. We have 3:50 left. Beverly walks over the midcourt line, up top again to DeMar DeRozan against Jordan Moore. DeRozan dances off to the right side, to the rim, the pitch out Vooch, far corner LaVine for 3. Bam! Oh, Zach LaVine owns the state of Indiana.
And that was a tough shot, had a man in his face. Great pass by Vooch down low.
He's got 38. He's averaging 35 over his past 3 games in the month of March. Heel against Beverly, up top to Halliburton. 114-112 Bulls. Top side 3 by Hield. No. Rebound Vooch. And Buddy Hield has missed his last 2 3 balls. He's 1 of 5. Now make it 1 of 6 from 3-point range. 114-112 Bulls. It's going to be DeRozan or LaVine from here on out. LaVine left side. And a travel. Yep, ooh. And he knew it. He shuffled his pivot foot. So it's going to be Indiana ball. 15 turnovers now for the Bulls. 114-112 Bulls. Halliburton, circle right, unattended. 15-footer is good. Ooh, and count it in a foul. Did Beverly get him, Bill?
Yeah, Beverly got him, and I think he stepped on Beverly's foot.
Yep. And Halliburton is holding his right ankle, and this is not good for Halliburton.
Are they going to review this?
Well, I'll tell you what, right now, Halliburton should just keep walking on that ankle because once he sits,
he
stands.
You know what? It's going to be a technical foul because he landed on Beverly's foot, who put it right under his landing spot.
Oh, Rick Carlisle's telling the officials right now. What do you think, Bill?
Yeah, it's going to be upgraded.
And they're going to look at Halliburton, Bill. This is a big time play here affecting Indiana. Halliburton is sitting on the bench. You think he's going to be able to get back in on the floor, Bill?
I don't know. Well, if he doesn't shoot, he can't come back.
Well, if he can't shoot, you can have any player take that free throw.
Right.
But then Halliburton can't come back.
On the floor, the foul has been upgraded to a flagrant foul penalty 1. Indiana be on the line for 2 shots plus possession.
All right, so they get 2 in the ball.
So it's possibly could be a 7-point play.
Yep.
Because he made the bucket. He's going to get two foul shots here, and then he could score again. Wow. Yep. Oh, my. And Halliburton walking gingerly, but walking out on it. He's going to shoot.
Yep. See, he's got to keep walking. Bill, you've had where you come down on a foot
Yep.
I mean, you got to keep walking, do you not?
You don't want it to tighten up on you. If you sit still for too long, it really does.
His numbers this afternoon, Bill?
Halliburton, pretty good. 31 minutes. He's 10 of 16 from the floor, 5 of 8 from behind the three-point line. This is the first time he's going to the foul line, though, here tonight. He just gets one shot. Okay. Yeah, because he made the shot.
Yes.
Okay.
We're tied at 114. Halliburton at the line. It is up and Rubin good. That's his first free throw attempt of the ball game, where Indiana's 13 of 16.
He's got 8 assists and 26 points now, so he's had a nice game.
And Bill, we're going to see Sacramento in a couple of weeks here, next home game, in fact, on the 15th. Great trade for both teams. Yep. Halliburton for Sabonis. Sideline left, Buddy Hield was also in that deal, and he put the ball in play to Miles Turner. Turner against Vooch. Holding and looking. They go right wing to Halliburton, back to Turner. Turner against DeRozan, up and good. Down low right on the block.
Wow, so it turned into a 5-point play.
How about that?
Wow.
117, 114 Indiana. DeRozan line to lane with a pull up foul line. 15-footer on Turner, good. But they cannot guard DeMar DeRozan tonight or Zach LaVine. The two have combined to go 20 of 35.
Wow.
Yes. The two have combined for what? 60 points?
Yes.
Dribble drive, Halliburton steps back, creating off the bounce. Right corner, Mathurin. Air ball, and it's caught by Beverly. 117, 116, Indiana.
2 minutes left in the game, sponsored by Insure on the Spot. Start saving today with Chicagoland's #1 auto insurance agency.
DeRozan at the top of the key to go LaVine. LaVine against Mathurin. Wide left side, DeRozan against Turner. Comes up shooting. DeRozan buries a 19-footer. Timeout, Indiana. DeMar Darnell DeRozan. And for the Bulls, they've taken a 118-117 lead over Indiana with 1:44 to go. You want to keep it here, Bill? You want to take a break?
Let's keep it right here, right now. And DeMar DeRozan has been huge. And they're making the game clock 1:45.
Yep. See, here's where Indiana, Bill.
Yes.
You've had success, okay, in this case with Turner and Halliburton.
Yeah.
And, again, Buddy Hield, it's just not his afternoon. What a 6. But you had Mathurin, who hasn't made a 3 tonight, and he took a shot, air ball. If I'm Rick Carlisle, I'm telling my guys, hey, we've got 2 really good options on the floor and 3 with Hield.
Well, I think Mathurin's a good option, just not from the three-point line. I think if he can create something going to the basket, I get it. But I agree with you 100%. You got to go with the hot hands, and you've had 2 guys that have been pretty hot here tonight. Just as I would say for the Bulls right now, you got 2 guys that have been hot, DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine. And I'm a huge advocate for Vooch. But right now these guys are hot, and unless Vooch rolls to the basket with no one on him underneath, the other 2 guys should be taking the shot for the Bulls. Now, big stop right here now.
118-117 Bulls. Again, remember, Indiana is only a game behind the Bulls.
That's correct.
So
this is a big game. This is a big game tonight.
Yep. If Indiana wins this game, they win the season series.
Yep.
So Halliburton picked up by Beverly and left full court straight ahead. Rolling to his right, left-hand dribble drive in the lane, a backdoor cut. Mathurin with the 2-handed slam. Was that a called play from the huddle, Bill?
Well, it's a called play, but Mathurin just cut to the basket because his man left to go double-team the ball and stop it, so he cuts hard to the rim.
Halliburton has matched his season average 10 dimes. 119-118 Indiana. They go right back to DeRozan. They got Wara playing him. Double pump. LaVine on a pump. LaVine on a drive. Setting up DeRozan. 3 ball. No. Long rebound. It comes out to Beverly with a new shot clock for the Bulls. 119-118 Pacers. 66 seconds left. In regulation. Driving. Left angle with a runner by LaVine. No. And it comes out to DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan in the left corner. Driving on Halliburton. Double on the ball. Left side Caruso. In front of Beverly to LaVine. On a pump. LaVine comes up shooting off balance. Jumper good on Benedict Mathurin with 48 seconds to go. 120-119 Bulls. And LaVine with 40.
Tell you what, great playing by the Bulls. Good defense by Indiana, but Bulls just get second chance opportunities. Make it work.
LaVine's second 40-point game in 3 in March. And the right side jumper up and good, Buddy Hield.
Oh, my goodness. Buddy Hield has not hit shots all night. That's his second 3 of the night, and he missed his previous 2.
122, 120 Indiana. 27 seconds left. 17 on the clock. DeRozan, jump pass, left corner Caruso. Left wing Levine for the lead. 3-ball no. Hits the floor to foul on Mathurin. Benedict Mathurin has fouled Zach Levine 28 feet away on the left side with 22 seconds left. And Levine will go to the stripe, attempting to put his team ahead with 3 free throws.
Mathurin.
Well, they aren't challenging, Bill.
No, their feet were kind of close, and maybe there's a little bit of.
Mathurin was too anxious.
Yep.
And now Levine at the line. Levine, the first of 3. It is up. It is good. Levine with 41.
Well,
he had a 43-point game against Detroit December 30th. He's coming off a 41-point game against the Pistons, and he goes 2-2. He gets one more, and this would be for the lead. So, Bill, you got 22 seconds left. If you're Indiana, timeout situation is
1 for Indiana, 2 for the Bulls. Both teams are in the bonus.
So this is for the lead right here, folks, with Zach Levine. It is up, and it is no good. Rebound, Indiana. And they're letting them play, Bill, with Halliburton. We're tied at 122. Halliburton over the midcourt line, 15 seconds left in regulation. Halliburton picked up by Beverly just over the 8-second line. We're down to the final 7 seconds. Halliburton creating. Halliburton gives it up, top side, 3, got it. Halliburton was going to give it up, and he nails a top side 3. And he's talking to the crowd here. We got a timeout for the Bulls. Halliburton was going to give it up,
you know what?
And then he elected to shoot.
That reminds me of when Reggie Miller did that with 1.8 with about the same time on the clock. And then Tony Kukoc nailed the 3 to win the game.
How about that? Halliburton had Turner and looked for Turner and then elected to take that 3, and he makes it in a 125-122 ball game. And now the Bulls, Bill, with 2.7 seconds left, they're going to have to shoot a 3.
Wow.
And if you're Indiana, Bill, okay.
No fouls.
No fouls. You can't.
Worst case scenario for Indiana right now is the overtime.
Yep. And you know they're going to do the head and shoulder fake.
Yep. And Zach Levine has scored 35 or more points for the 10th game in the 2022-23 season, making it the 9th highest game total in the NBA this year. This is the 3rd season that Levine has tallied at least 10 35-point games for Chicago.
Boy, Tyrese Halliburton with his 6th triple.
That's huge. And that wasn't just a 3. That was a good 3.5, 4 feet behind the 3-point line.
Yep.
Wow. And the Bulls got another timeout.
Yep. What do you call here, Bill?
Well, you obviously you call the ball for Zach Levine to get a shot, a 3-point shot. He's been the guy that's been hot.
And if they take that package away, then what?
Then you got Kobe White's been put in the game, so you look for Kobe to get a shot, maybe Vooch at the outside chance. Then I think you got in the game DeMar DeRozan and Pat Beverly. That's the order that I see it going down. You're looking to get the ball to Zach Levine for a shot. Again, 2 seconds. You got time for a quick pass in and a time for a quick pass to a second person, and then a shot. You don't have, if Zach's going to take the shot, it doesn't have to go directly to him. He can be the secondary passer, but you're going to have to work it. Receiver, excuse me, but you have to work the ball quickly if you do that.
So the Bulls are going to send out DeRozan, White, Vucevic, Levine, and Beverly. Boy, Tyrese Halliburton.
Wow. That's a huge shot right there. He was so calm with the bat. He knew what he wanted to do away.
I mean, Bill, he eyed Turner.
Yep.
And for a moment, I anticipated that he was going to give it up. And he elected then at the last moment to keep the rock. And he nailed a 3 with 2.7 seconds left. Bulls playing for a tie here. 125-122. Beverly near hash mark, sideline right. It played a boot, turnaround jumper right side for three. Hit right rim, no. Ball game over. Indiana wins at 125-122. Indiana wins the season series 3-1. And Bill, you're going to recap the game in a moment. Very, very disappointing ball game here at the United Center in Chicago, with the Bulls losing to the Pacers 125-122. Back with more in a moment. 670 The Score, Horizon Therapeutics Bulls Radio Network.
This has been a presentation of Odyssey Sports. For even more coverage of your team, download the free Odyssey app and listen to your favorite stations, shows, and podcasts.
This has been a presentation of Chicago Bulls basketball at 670 The Score on the Horizon Therapeutics Bulls Radio Network. Brought to you by BetMGM, Napleton Mazda Group, Remy Martin, Northwestern Medicine Urology, and Four Winds Casinos. Get everything Bulls basketball anytime. The latest news, stats, video highlights, and more at 670thescore.com. Remember to listen to every Chicago Bulls game right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score, Chicago's official radio home of the Bulls. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
Bulls fan, Aya the Sumo here. This is where the Bulls play. Listen to every game right here on the Bulls Radio Network and the Odyssey app.
This is the smell of the leftover